Things have never been this bad. The currents are strengthening in that rank cesspool overboard. Nef-Anyo has consolidated his power on Venus, winning Fraud Beck's favor. All eyes are turning towards their new darling. And the currents would drag me down. I am underestimated. I am unseen. I must turn that to my advantage. I seek advantage, and advantage appears. I'd long thought that old fool Regus dead, but here he is, rich and gullible as ever, with an offer of shared wealth. Says he has tech like I've never seen, old war tech. And he wants an investor. Oh, I'll invest all right. This is about more than investment. Regus surprises me. How a man of his limited intellect can buy such wonders is... But forget that. What he has is exceptionally viable. Where did he find this technology? It stinks of Tau. But the advantage is to be had in the exploitation of it. The things I could create. The profits I could accrue. The board will never dare underestimate me again. Regus's price was high, but I dangled the board's most enticing intellectual property, Syscon, to seal the deal. Then I placed a contract, loaded with escape clauses and loopholes, in that slack idiot's fingers. And he signed. The fool signed without even reading it. Any partner that thick is a liability. A liability soon to be nullified. Regus has changed. Or perhaps he is not such a fool. And today I saw beneath the mask. He is no longer so agreeable. Rather, he came to our meeting with a raft of his own radical proposals. An entire shift in direction. And then, as I made to leave, he smiled. He smiled, and just for a second, I don't think his face was human at all. This is all wrong. I'm tearing up the contract. I have a terrible feeling that if I do not escape this partnership immediately, I never will. That was not Regus. It never was Regus. It revealed its true face to me, and by the void, I've entered into a partnership with sentience. The world builders, the world killers, our enemy under all. This contract is worthless. Instead, they demand submission. CT, assemble the disciples, arm the condors. Those oversized crustaceans have no idea who they're dealing with. That did not go as planned. Thousands against one. That massive grotesque tore through my forces like a shark through a shoal. We never inflicted so much as a scratch. Now it perches outside my home. The message is clear. I am to make amalgams. And if I cross them, the Roparu list makes an ash cloud of the city. If my rivals find out, I'll be executed for treason. What choice do I have but to comply? Disciples, good news. The Amalgam program has entered into a fruitful partnership. Pursuant to our agreement, their identities will be kept confidential, and a strict no-fly zone shall be instated around their craft. In time, the nature of our project will be made known. Until then, know that we work for a brighter corpus future. Life is profit.